Good afternoon, all, and welcome to the Morrow County Fair in Mount Gilead, Ohio. Michael Langer along with Jenna Otten for the first time. It's a pleasure. Hello.
Hey, it's good to be here.
In your little Red Riding Hood.
It's a little chilly out. Glad I put a sweatshirt on before I left.
Yeah, that was a smooth move. Matt Clark on the camera. Good afternoon, Matt.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see you too, man.
Welcome to Mount Gilead.
Yeah.
Awesome to see you, Matt.
Yep. Always.
Quite a scenic little tree-lined track down here in Mount Gilead. Fair's been going on here for 175 years or so. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We've got 8 races for you this afternoon, some good purses, some really competitive races going on today with a lot of horses that have been first, second, or third, and most of their races going up against each other, so that always makes for a nice afternoon.
Yeah, it looking over the card earlier when I got the proof a couple days ago, it does look like there's going to be some horses that are going to be racing against each other for the first time, and a nice, race 2 goes for $14,435, and it's a 4-horse field, so it's always exciting.
Always exciting. Horses have come out onto the track. Ayers Ratcliffe will be doing the announcing this afternoon for us here in Mount Gilead. Fair started here in 1850 and has been exactly where we are since 1860s something.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
right on the spot.
Long time.
Yeah. They've had a couple of interesting events over the years. It's a little early to talk about a couple of them. So we'll hold off on those for we need some filler on the history of the Morrow County Fair.
Looks like a bunch of food stands, everything going on back there.
They call it setup day. I think it's the first official day of the fair, but yeah, we've got some options. It's a good pulled pork sandwich down there in that bin. I think the French fry people are supposed to be opening up at some point as well. Matt, did you find anything while you were out there?
The beef producers and pork producers buildings are open, and there's a milkshake one down there, so I might grab one of those for the ride home.
Very
Milkshake.
nice.
You need a hot chocolate.
Yes, seriously. I was thinking that a little while ago. I'm like, I wonder if there's ever been a county fair here that's had a hot chocolate stand, because I haven't seen one.
I've had this hoodie on and off at least a dozen times already today. When the sun comes out, it's beautiful, but it's a little chilly up here in the breeze in the shade of the grandstand.
I think this is the first fair I've worked that there's wagering available.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I never get I play a little bit at some of the fairs. This one, because it's 8 and it was easy to go through the program last night, I did manage to get a few wagers in for the afternoon. Hopefully it'll make up for some of my deficits from over the weekend as we head towards the Little Brown Jug in just a few weeks, folks. September 18th.
Wow, it's literally
Thursday.
right around
It's
the corner.
here. It's the earliest possible date that the Jug can be, because Labor Day falls on the 1st this year. We're always that third Thursday after Labor Day. So pretty cool stuff. Ayers is getting them all lined up. And we're going to be off to the races just a couple of minutes here.
Oh, I was supposed to play commercials.
How are you? Good. Let me get
It's
that.
too late now.
Is it?
Yeah. Yep.
Here are the horses on the track for the first race. Sponsored by Sheriff John Hinton and family. Put Ranger Steck on the 1. 2-year-old filly Pacers a purse $4,800. 1 cruise into the pier. Make that driver Ranger Steck. 2 Miso Fine Hank Levan. 3 Rose Run Bella Emmanuel Miller. 4 Stone Creek Girl Braden Rhodes is up. And the 5 Liberty Bibberty Cameron McCown in the sulky. That's the field for the first race. Ranger Steck on 1.
Why would they name that horse after that horrible commercial? Liberty Bibber. Want to lead us off?
Sure, the 1 here in race 1, cruising to the pier. Ron Steck trains. I put Ranger Steck in the sulky here. Tried a Buckeye event last time out at Scioto. Pace 55, shows a few 53 miles. This filly down by the seaside is still looking for her first career win.
Number 2, Me So Fine. A Me So Fast filly is out of the Western Terror mare, Safe from Terror. 18,000 in earnings this year, 11 out of 13 in the money, doing really, really well. Nothing worse than a 5th, except for one 6th place finish in that $20,000 Urbana Buckeye Stallion Series race a few weeks back, but a solid performer all year long. Winchester Bay Acres in Orlando, Florida, are the owners of this fine filly.
Rose Run Bella gets a start from post 3 here today for Manny Miller, and Herman Hagerman has picked up a few nickels throughout the course of her career. Tried the Ohio State Fair, was 5th in that. Has yet to hit the board, but has made $10,000. It's a down by the seaside out of the Dragon Again mare, Rose Run Uptown Gal. She's looking for her first on the board score here today.
Number 4, Stone Creek Girl, Braden Rhodes for Betty Clegg. Kimber Clegg is the owner. This is a pet rock filly out of the Proven Lover mare, Proven to Be Bad. 14 starts this year, 10 times in the money. An impressive earnings of just under $18,000, a mark of 202-1 at Bucyrus, and nothing worse than a 4th place finish going back to July 26th for this one.
Liberty Bibberty from post 5 for Jess and Cam McCown here. Here's the stock. Sean Harville, Scott Davis, the owners of this Summa Cum Laude filly out of the Rock and Roll Hanover mare, America Rocks. Does have a win at, I'm going to go ahead and say Attica.
Got it.
Wow.
Good job, dude.
Was a winner there. Followed up with a few second-place finishes, and has been on the board just those lone 3 times. $7,500 in the bank, and I believe post 5 here is the far outside.
Yeah, 5 across I think is right here. Looks like a 5er.
I guess we will see.
We will see. Have you been to the Greenville Fair?
Yep.
Okay, so I went Thursday night for the first time.
Really?
And I was just blown away by the place completely. But the highlight was Ranger Steck in the winner's circle. After winning a race, he was so happy, and everybody in the grandstand was into it. It was like the coolest thing.
Maybe we can see him do it again here today.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I went to Greenville back in, I think, like 2019 or 18 when Foiled Again raced there.
Oh, nice.
When he was doing his little farewell tour.
Right. Oh, wow. That would have been great to see.
Yeah, it was cool.
Horses are slowly approaching the starting gate on the backstretch. Thank you for being with us for this afternoon.
Sponsored by Sheriff John Hinton and family. Purse $4,800. It's 67 degrees. The track is fast. And it's post time here at the Big M, the Morrow County Fair. We're at the top of the stretch for the first race. Here they come. They're off and pacing. 3 of them vie for the early lead on the inside. Me So Fine wants that top. Rose Run Bella is to her outside second. Stone Creek Girl in early third. Liberty Bibberty is there in next, and the early trailer is cruising to the pier. They start on into the backstretch, and on the outside getting the lead is Rose Run Bella. Bella leads them out there now by 2. Me So Fine is there in second, a gap of 2.5 to Stone Creek Girl, who's third. Liberty Bibberty is there next. Opening quarter in 29 seconds. On into the turn they go. The trailer is cruising to the pier. And the leader, Rose Run Bella. Me So Fine is there second. Stone Creek Girl has closed the gap in third, and Braden Rhodes is looking to send her to the outside. Liberty Bibberty is looking to follow, and the trailer is cruising to the pier. Pacing here by the half. Up on the outside, Stone Creek Girl is challenging Rose Run Bella. Me So Fine is there in third. The half in 101. On into the turn they go. Liberty Bibberty is there next. A trailer is cruising to the pier, circling the turn and straightening up into the backstretch. Rose Run Bella is the leader. On the outside, Stone Creek Girl is there in second. On the inside, Me So Fine. She's looking for racing room. Then it's Liberty Bibberty and cruising to the pier, trying to rally from the tail of the field. As they go by 3/4, Rose Run Bella gets them there in a $1:31. Moving around the final turn and out there with the lead, Rose Run Bella. Me So Fine has had the picture perfect trip in second. Liberty Bibberty saved ground to third. They're at the top of the stretch. Now popping the pocket, Me So Fine, who's rolling up and after Rose Run Bella. Rose Run Bella fights for her life. Me So Fine is pacing by. Me So Fine will win. Rose Run Bella second. Liberty Bibberty gets third. Time of the mile 2:02 and 4.
Some pretty good action there to start our afternoon.
Yeah, an action-packed opening here for the 2-year-old filly pacers. Me So Fine, air set it, the picture perfect pocket trip in the Federer racetrack, and she was gone for their 5th win of the year.
Yeah, he's got this one and another one in later on, and they've both been doing good. Miso stands at a very small farm with some friends of mine in Magnolia, Kentucky. Lee and Al Efferstein are blessed to have him on the property. He is a big, beautiful boy. He's not the sweetest animal that I've ever been around, but he's okay.
Rose Run Bella was a second in there. That makes her first time hitting the board this season, and I thought she put in a game effort to cutting the mile out there. Some nice fractions for the opening race here.
Yeah, very much so. I also was surprised to see that Manny wanted to get to the front that early because the horse doesn't show any signs of being up there. So, but that horse has been racing against really tough competition for most of the season. So, good job from Manny for holding on for that second place finish. Cam got up for third with the Summa Cum Laudes, who have also been great coming out this year. I always try to send Lee a picture of Miso in the winner's circle.
Me So Fine. This a 2-year-old bay filly by Me So Fast. At a Safe from Terror by Western Tear. Owned by Winchester Bay Acres. Hank Levan is the trainer and the winning driver. Time of the mile 2:02 and 4. This race sponsored by Sheriff John Hinton and family. Cruising to the pier was 4th. Me So Fine the winner. Rose Run Bella 2nd. Stone Creek Girl was 5th. And Liberty Bibberty 3rd. 4-1-2-5-3 on the bottom. 29, 101, 131, 202, and 4. The upcoming second race, race 2. Two-year-old Colt Pacers here in the second race. We have Ron Steck on the 1, Ron Steck on 1, Harvey Hirschberger on 3, Hirschberger on the 3, a field of 4 here in race 2. Bring them out for the second race.
Okay, well, if we can make the rest of them that cool, exciting, fun-filled, action-packed, that would be great. Thanks for being with us. We're live from Mount Gilead at the Morrow County Fair. We'll be back with the second race in just a couple of moments.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Visit the retail outlet in Streetsboro, Ohio, or order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Sign up for text messaging and receive $10 off your order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
Midland Acres is proud to stand the prominent stallions, TCI, Long Tom, Ready for Money, Monty Mickey, Summa Cum Laude, and Bit of a Legend. With such great pedigree and speed in the stallion barn, Midland Acres will provide a diverse group of top yearlings in the sale ring for 2025. Visit us this fall at our consignments at the Blooded Horse Sale on August 26th, the Ohio Select Jug Sale on September 12th, and the Lexington Select Sale on September 29th through October 3rd. Let Midland Acres' experience in the industry lead you to the winner's circle.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661. Dublin Valley Farms, home of Volstead Sire of 2024 Ohio Horse of the Year Sugar Instead. Also standing at Dublin Valley Farms, Slay, a promising young son of Chapter 7 and Coach K Hanover by world record holder Walner. Looking for your next winner? Dublin Valley Farms and our clients are offering an exciting lineup of yearlings with current and fashionable pedigrees. Available at public auctions this year. Backed by a team that cares, Dublin Valley Farms, Fredericksburg, Ohio.
Hey, we're back. Just time for some background noise from the water truck and the scraper. Horses coming out for the second race shortly. Okay, so there's a couple of things that have happened here at this fair that I think are noteworthy. Ready? Mm-hmm. So we mentioned earlier, started in 1850. It's been at this location since the late 1860s. In 1928, the highlight was a one-legged parachute jumper.
Wow.
Would have liked to have seen that landing. Couldn't have been easy. And in 1911, a veterinarian from Carson, a veterinarian from Ohio State University, did a demolition in one of the barns back there, a demonstration, kind of a demolition of cow slaughtering.
Wow.
To show some of the local people the correct way to do all that. That was over 100 years ago. I don't think we'll see too much of that at the fairs anymore. You had a couple of big races Saturday night. I didn't realize until Sunday morning that Sylvia had gotten, that's why I reached out to you, because I didn't realize she had been scratched.
Yeah, that's a unfortunate scratch of, people wanting to see her here.
Sure.
But just, nothing, I don't think anything too serious, just better to be safe than sorry when traveling that far, and of course the long season ahead that she has, so unfortunate, but a big fan of the mare and her connection,
yeah.
So hopefully she's all going to be fine.
Yep, hope so. Let's go to Ayers for the post-parade for this afternoon's second.
Today's second race, 2-year-old Colt Pacers. Chasing a big purse here, $14,435. This one's sponsored by Red One Realty, Becky Payne, and Nina Campbell. Ron Steck is on the 1, Harvey Hirschberger on 3. 1 is Go Pyromaniac, make that driver Ron Steck. 2, I Am the Sea with Nick Clegg driving. 3 is Working Up a Lather, driver change Harvey Hirschberger. And the 4, Pumpkin Skin, Braden Rhodes in the sulky. That's the field for our second race. Ron Steck on 1, Harvey Hirschberger on 3.
Pretty impressive group of fathers here.
Yeah, really.
I mean, seriously, these are great. Catch the Fire, Down by the Seaside, Lather Up, Summa Cum Laude. So there's 20 lines. We get 6 lines, I'm sorry, for each horse in the program. So times 4 is 24 lines here. And in these 24 lines, you would never find anything in any of these horses worse than a 4th place finish. They are, as a group, they are 40 out of 52 first, second, or third in combined races. I've been looking forward to this one since I printed the program last night and took a look at it.
Yeah, this is pretty impressive mile here, and your purse $14,435. And Betty Clegg trains 3 of them.
Yeah, everybody's going home a winner, especially the Cleggs on this one.
The rail horses Go Pyromaniac put Ron Steck up. He also does the training of this Catch the Fire gelding out of the Big Bad John mare Give No Lip, a producing mare there. She's been on the board at 3 of 5 tries. He's been on the board, 3 of 5 tries. Still looking for that first career win. A good second place finish. The last time out, 202-3. Home in 29-4. Get the rail here for her to work to work with.
Number 2 is I Am the Scene, Nick Clegg for Betty Clegg and Kimber Clegg. This one is a Down by the Seaside gelding from the Rockin' Image mare, Sassy Q. Nothing short of phenomenal this year. 14 out of 17, first, second, or third. A little over $30,000 in earnings. An interesting fastest time of 58-2 in the slop at Northfield. And nothing but first, second, and thirds across the program. $7,000 purchase, the Ohio Select sale. They've turned that into, over $30,000 so far this year.
Working up a lather is the 3 slot Harvey Hirschberger in the bike for Kimber Clegg, the owner, trainer Betty Clegg. 4 wins so far this season for this lather up gelding by Some Beach Somewhere mare, Beach Work. This was just a $5,000 purchase. Already has over $23,000 in the bank. Few wins on his resume as well for him to work with.
Wow. Number 4, Pumpkin Skin, Braden Rhodes for Betty Clegg, Kimber Clegg, Summa Cum Laude, out of the Shadow Play mare, the great Shadow Play, DG Shadows Bell. 15 starts this year, 10 out of 15 in the money, a mark of 58 at Wellington last week. This one should be really good.
This should be an exciting race all around.
Always try to make a little note for myself to see who had the fastest winning time so far this year. I had to go back and forth between somewhere there was a sloppy this was it. 58-2 in the slop at Northfield. Is that faster or slower than Wellington's 158? So I went with the easy one. Went with the 58 at Wellington.
It's a pretty good mile.
Yeah, it was a great mile.
From off the pace as well.
Monster close.
I Am the Sea and Working Up a Lather both tried the Sire Stakes this weekend, part of that big night we had on Saturday night.
Do you recall how they might have done?
I wish I could.
Might have done.
I
gave
could.
you an out there, you know.
Yeah, I wish I did remember. Normally I have to go back and rewatch nights like that because
there's so much. Well, there's so much. Yeah, there's so much.
Part of the replay watching for Friday and Saturday nights.
Yeah. 2-year-old Colt Pace, once again a purse of $14,435. One division only. This is all of it. Go Pyromaniac, I Am the Sea, Working Up a Lather, Pumpkin Skin. I think I bet I Am the Sea. Yep. There it is, a little circle down there.
2-year-old Colt Pacers, field of 4, chasing a purse of $14,435. Sponsored by Red One Realty, Becky Payne and Nina Campbell. They're at the top of the stretch for the second race. Here they come. They're off and pacing, and I Am the Sea trying for the lead. Pumpkin Skin is up on the outside. Working up a lather is there in third, and the trailer, Go Pyromaniac. Around the turn, they straighten away into the backstretch where Pumpkin Skin leads. I Am the Sea is not content in their second, and Clegg will put that one out there on the top. Then we have Working Up a Lather, the trailer, Go Pyromaniac. Pacing out of the opening quarter, I Am the Sea is out there wing-dinging by 2 lengths. Opening quarter in 32. Around the turn they go. I Am the Sea is on top. Pumpkin Skin is there in second. Working Up a Lather third. The trailer, Go Pyromaniac. They straighten up off the turn, and they travel down here to the halfway mile mark of the race. I Am the Sea has been applying the brakes up on the outside, working up a lather. Then we have Pumpkin Skin and Go Pyromaniac. They move here by the half. I Am the Sea gets them there in 104. On the outside, Working Up a Lather is hanging around in second. Go Pyromaniac is on the outside. The trailer is Pumpkin Skin as they move on into the backstretch. I Am the Sea leads them by a head. On the outside, Working Up a Lather. Pumpkin Skin is at the wood in third. And on the outside, Go Pyromaniac as they continue by 3/4. I Am the Sea is still the one to knock off on the outside, Working Up a Lather. Pumpkin Skin is at the rail with Go Pyromaniac as they swing around the turn to the top of the stretch. I Am the Sea. Pumpkin Skin is now looking to the outside for Braden Rhodes. I Am the Sea. Pumpkin Skin is coming at him and coming on. Pumpkin Skin on the outside to win. I Am the Sea second. Working Up a Lather was third. 203 and 2.
Last half of 59 and 2 for our second race of the day. 4 horses putting on a really, really good show there. Pumpkin Skin at the front. I Am the Sea. Dick Clegg jumped right back out and retook it before they got to the quarter. And that worked out okay for Pumpkin Skin, who ended up just sitting in that third spot there on the rail behind the leader and overtook in the final quarter of 29 and 2. Congratulations there to the Cleggs for a first, second, and third place finish.
So if my quick math is correct, they took home $13,281 of those dollars available for that race. Because I believe
the split.
Matt, I believe the winner gets the 5th place money as well.
I think you're right. I do think that's how it works. But
is that right?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly.
Wow,
I'm pretty sure that's
cool.
How that
I
goes.
think so.
1 against the 3. Objection here in race 2.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I don't know what happened down there. Ron Steck looked like he was closing pretty good, and then all of a sudden he was 4th by, a few lengths.
They're here for the second race. It's the 4 Pumpkin Skin, a 2-year-old bay-goated son of Sumakun Lottie. At a DG, Shadow's Bell by Shadow Play, owned by Kimber Clegg, trained by Betty Clegg. Braden Rhodes, the winning driver, 203 and 2. This one sponsored by Red One Realty, Becky Payne, and Nina Campbell.
She puts on a lot of miles.
A lot of running to the winner's circle.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what happened, but I did see.
I thought he was coming with a steamroll.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I think he was, and I think the one came off the rail and pushed him out a little bit. He said it was the 1 against the 3. Was that the objection?
I believe so.
Yeah. What was the final time of that mile? 2:03.
2:03.2.
Another good one coming up.
Yeah, these have been the most competitive first 2 races that I can remember so far this year. I mean, a lot of times in these 4-horse races, there's no action until past the half. These guys were out before that. But
everyone was in with a shot in both 2 races coming around the last turn.
Yeah.
All of them had a shot in there, and
a little extra motivation with that purse. First day here at the Morrow County Fair. We call it move-in day, but we do have some options. We always talk about the weather. Well,
it's cloudy, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it, cold. I don't care that it's 70 degrees out. It's cold.
Yeah.
I'm not enjoying it.
This would be perfect jug week weather.
Oh, my God. I was
you're up,
so
you're moving.
thinking
There's
that.
so many things to do.
I
But
was so thinking that this morning when I got in the car. I'm like, yeah, why can't we have this in 3 weeks? Yeah, little breeze, a lot of clouds, little sun peeking through, a little blue sky peeking through, not sun, but
little breezy. The flag.
Yeah, the first time I came up the grandstand, it was it got breezier as you got higher.
Jenna, what are you doing jug week? Are you working for Fox? What are you doing?
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah?
Just I'm a really go with the flow type person.
Yeah, you got all kinds of
I would
time
be
to
lucky
figure that
if
out. You got a bunch of time to figure that out.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually just got a text yesterday and asked if I would do a Fox show. Obviously, a big yes there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have time slotted. Yeah.
I see.
That's way
I
above
just
my
assumed,
pay grade.
yeah.
Looking forward to it, though, especially
I'm sure.
Blueprint has been on a tear coming back. Good qualifier, good pro.
Oh, yeah, with qualifier. Yeah, saw that.
One new call. It has been determined after watching the replay and talking to the drivers that the 1 did interfere with the 3 around the last turn approaching the top of the stretch, and the 3 has been placed behind the 1 due to that interference. New call here, 4, 2, 1.
You got to do your math over.
Yeah, no, okay. Still a lot.
4, 2, 1.
And was 4th, place 3rd. I Am the Sea 2nd, Working Up a Lather, 3rd placed 4th, Pumpkin Skin, the winner. 4 place 3, 2, 3 place 4, 1 on the bottom, 32, 104, 134, 203, and 2.
What?
Go ahead.
Okay. 3rd race when we come back will be the 3-year-old filly Trot, the first division of 2, with another nice purse, $6,590. We'll introduce you to those fillies, talk about their history, and some other things after these messages.
In Ohio, Hickory Lane Farm has the stallions you are looking for. Like What the Hill, Uncle Peter, and In Range, as well as branded by Lindy, Jug winner Luz Pearlman, Racing Hill, and Guardian Angel Oz. Hickory Lane will offer a host of Ohio sired yearlings this fall, including 6 by In Range, 5 by Uncle Peter, 4 by Guardian Angel Oz, and 1 by What the Hill. Find out more at hickorylanefarm.com.
Hey kids, we invite you to join the Backstretch Buddies Club, a fun and free club for kids 12 and under who love horses and wants to be a part of harness racing in Ohio. Once you've signed up, you will be able to join Willie Winnett and exciting adventures and receive awesome surprises. Sign up today using the QR code.
Who feeds your need for new ideas for your family's best farm future? Ohio Farm Bureau. We work with our members to shape ag policy that will positively impact our industry. Farm Bureau is advancing business solutions to give you a competitive advantage. We help you gather information to stay ahead of important topics and technologies. Plus, Ohio Farm Bureau creates opportunities for growth. Ohio Farm Bureau, feeding your need for new ideas.
And we're back. Just in time for the post parade. Third race.
Here are the horses for race 3. Sponsored by Salon 7. First division, 3-year-old filly trotters per $6,590. 1 extra easy, make the driver Ty Loy. 2 Dublin's Martini, driver change Braden Rhodes. 3 Madam L, Hank Levan. And the 4 Stars in My Crown, Drew Neal in the sulky. That's the field for race 3. Ty Loy on 1, Braden Rhodes on 2.
3-year-old filly trotters, purse of $6,590 from the rail out. Number 1 is Extra Easy. Drew Neal on the bike for Larry Clayball. Larry owns as well. This is a What the Hill filly from the Royal Strength mare, Easy Strength. 12 starts so far this year. 1 second place finish, 2 third place finishes. Looking for a first lifetime win after 19 attempts.
Dublin's Martini, post 2. Betty Clegg, the trainer for Kimber Clegg. Braden Rhodes in the bike here this week. 5 wins, 17 tries so far for this Uncle Peter filly out of the Credit winner mare, Perfect Martini. 4th last out, and 2 back didn't really mind her manners, but prior to that, pretty good. 2 wins and a third. Look to keep the ball rolling here.
Number 3, Madam L, Hank Levan, trains, drives, Levan Stables, M. Levan, H. Levan, and R. Levan share ownership. A Marcel filly from the Donato Hanover mare, Leaping Lady. 15 starts this year, a first, a second, 5 thirds, 10,000 in earnings, a mark at 205 and 2 at Ottawa.
Herman Hagerman does the training on the 5 Stars in My Crown. Owners Anthony Miller and Hagerman Racing. Drew Neal in the bike yet again this week. A Marseille filly out of a Swan for All mare, all for 1. 7 wins of 19 tries this season. $50,000 in the bank. Has a mark right at Cider Downs, 155 and 1. Was second last out. Has tried the Buckeye Stallion Series a few times. Walked away with the 5th place finish, just 2 back in 2 minutes at up at Northfield Park. And one of those wins was an impressive one at Scioto, getting her lifetime mark, 155 and 1.
Hey, I'm still showing Drew Neal on the 1 and the 4.
Ty Loy on the 1.
Thank you. $6,590 for fillies. Slowly they turn.
Should be another good one here.
Yeah, it should
No
be.
worse than fourth and, well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Another good purse. 2 divisions of the 3-year-old filly trotters offered here today. Post time.
Where is the hot chocolate?
Per $6,590, field of 4, sponsored by Salon 7, 3-year-old filly trotters, top of the stretch. Race number 3, and here they come. They're off and trotting. Dublin's Martini tries for the lead. Stars and My Crown tries harder. Extra Easy is there in third, and the early trailer is Madam L. They will move around the turn to straighten up into the backstretch. Stars and My Crown leads them out there now by 2.5 lengths. Dublin's Martini is their second. Extra Easy is third, and Madam L is fourth as they move on to the opening quarter. Stars and My Crown, and Drew Neal is out there and on the lead. Opening quarter in 30 seconds. Around the turn they go. Stars and My Crown is out there by 1.5 lengths in their second. Is Dublin's Martini Extra Easy third, and Madam L. They move down here to the halfway mile mark of the race. And the leader, Stars and My Crown. Dublin's Martini is still their second. Trotting third, Extra Easy. The trailer, Madam L. They went here by the half. And the leader is still Stars and My Crown in their second. Dublin's Martini Extra Easy has made a break. Now moving up on the outside. Here comes Madam L. They straighten away into the backside. On their way to 3/4. Stars and My Crown. Madam L is trying to challenge on the outside second. Dublin's Martini is third. And the trailer is Extra Easy. They continue on to the 3/4 mile mark of the race. Stars and My Crown is still out there and on top. On the outside second, Madam L. Third on the inside is a Dublin's Martini as they swing to the top of the stretch. Stars and My Crown is opened up now by 4. Madam L is on the outside second. Dublin's Martini is third, but it's Stars and My Crown. Too much filly for these. Stars and My Crown to win. Madam L is their second. Dublin's Martini was third. Time of the mile, 2:03.
Found her. Hope that was clean. That was nice.
Shows a few breaks in the past.
Oh, good. Okay. Stars in My Crown. 8 wins and 20 starts this year. Earnings now over $53,000.
Another impressive mile by this Marseille filly, right to the front end and never looked back. And was drawing away under wraps.
Yeah.
For Drew Neal under the wire there.
Did you get any times?
I did not.
Yeah, I know there were 2 that were not called. I probably missed one of them. I know they went to the quarter in 30 seconds, and they did that pretty simply. And really good rating job by Drew, who is really showing some growth this year here at the fairs. You can see the learning, and you can see some improvements to the driving for all of our young guns here on the Ohio Fair circuit.
It's good to see Herman and Morgan in the winner's circle.
After winning the third race, it's for Stars in My Crown. This a 3-year-old bay filly by Marseille. Out of All for One by Swan for All, owned by Anthony Miller and Herman and Hagerman Racing. Herman Hagerman is the trainer. Drew Neal, the winning driver, 203. This one sponsored by Salon 7. Extra Easy was 4th. Dublin's Martini 3rd. Madam L 2nd. Stars in My Crown, the winner. 4, 3, 2, 1 on the bottom, 30 seconds. 102 and 2. 133, 203.
Yeah.
30-second last quarter here, not too bad, and again under wraps.
Yeah, perfect rating job by Drew. Now that was awesome. 4th race is coming up next. 2nd division, 2-year-old filly pace. This division has a value of $4,800. Carson Conrad here making his first start of the day. We'll go through these fillies, their trainers, their drivers, their owners, their history. Got some good ones coming up. Be back after these messages.
The Ohio equine industry needs your help. I'm Scott Mogan, president of the Ohio Harness Horsemen Association. With over 300,000 horses in Ohio, the economic impact of the equine industry in the state is over $2.8 billion. That means jobs that pump millions of dollars into the local economy and support thousands of families. For Ohio's equine industry to remain strong, we need to send a clear message to our legislators about the important role that the agricultural small businesses play in Ohio's economy. To do that, we need your help. PACER, the Political Action Committee for Equine Racing, helps support and inform on issues that could positively affect Ohio harness racing. Please consider a donation to PACER. To donate, visit our website at ohha.com or call 614-221-3650. Your donation will help keep harness racing strong in Ohio. Thank you for your support.
Dublin Valley Farms, home of Volstead Sire of 2024 Ohio Horse of the Year Sugar Instead. Also standing at Dublin Valley Farms, Slay, a promising young son of Chapter 7 and Coach K Hanover by world record holder Walner. Looking for your next winner? Dublin Valley Farms and our clients are offering an exciting lineup of yearlings with current and fashionable pedigrees. Available at public auctions this year. Backed by a team that cares, Dublin Valley Farms, Fredericksburg, Ohio.
Welcome back. 4th race is coming up next. 2-year-old filly pace. Again, the 2nd division with a purse of $4,800. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those guys are still warming up a little bit.
Yeah, there might have been a break, I'm assuming, after this race.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. So, what do you want to talk about?
Matt must have left, went and got some food or something.
Yeah. Huh? So, big crowd Saturday night at Scioto?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Good.
Yeah. Deservingly so. The weather was pretty nice as well, and everything worked out well.
Awesome. I was down in Lexington over the weekend. The Kentucky Harness Horsemen Association. We had our season-ending banquet at the Red Mile on Saturday night. It was very nice. Carson Conrad, who is driving the one horse of the next race here in a few minutes, was given the Rising Star on the Kentucky Fair Circuit Award, which was pretty cool. Yeah. We're happy for Carson. His first year on the Ohio Circuit, and I just saw Rogers' ratings the other day. He's in the top 10, 33 wins. So
Not bad.
We're supporting all the youngsters that are getting into the sport, doing all the functions that go along with it. It's been a great summer of racing, and we still have a ways to go. And I just have to assume that you are going to have a pretty busy, 14 months.
14 months, yeah, probably. If you're talking about the Breeders' Crown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking forward to it, though, obviously.
It's going to be great. It's just so cool after so many years. And I was corrected at one point. I said it'd never been there before, but apparently the Crown used to get broken up into races.
Yeah.
And they had a couple of races out there.
They've had a few races, but nothing like what we're going to have in 2026.
Yeah.
And I was corrected by no one other than Jessica and herself. Fox does have a show on Jug Day. There's just no official times or anything like that.
Got it.
She needs to work on her wording when communicating.
She's probably enjoying this little chill of the weather, being out of the swamp. Hello, Carson. The swamp of New Jersey. Welcome back to the Midwest, a little fall treat.
Boom, boom, boom.
Carson, Manny Miller, Justin. The Ohio Young Guns, right?
Yeah, there you go.
I don't have drivers for the 3 and the 5. Who do we got?
Ron Steck on the 3, Curtis Harper on the 5.
Gotcha.
Air's getting a little Roger-like, isn't he, Matt?
He likes his post parades in order.
There's still horses warming up. There's a jog cart over there.
Yeah, there's a
Trotter
lot
right
going
there.
on out here.
Another jog cart right there. There we go.
Horses on the track for race 4, 1 Sunday Thunder, Carson Conrad. 2 MT Chemis, Emmanuel Miller. 3 is Bethany Beach, Make the Driver Ron Steck. 4 I'll Be Home First, Justin Irvine. And the 5 Squaw, Curtis Harper in the sulky. That's the field for race 4, 2-year-old filly Pacers, purse $4,800. Sponsored by Strebby Electrical Services. Ron Steck on 3, Curtis Harper on 5.
You lose.
I'm sticking with the Hagerman stable. They've been
no doubt.
fire
Yeah,
lately.
they have.
Go ahead, get us start here for race 4.
Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you. Sunday Thunder from the rail at Carson Conrad for the Steve Carter Barn Oval Harness out of Anderson, Indiana. Up there adjacent to Hoosier Park owns this one. This is a well-said filly from the Dragon Again mare Thunder Again. It's only had 2 lifetime starts. One of them was too tough to be considered in the first out in Northfield, and a qualifier, and then a break at Scioto on 8:15. This is a much better situation for Sunday Thunder to get a good start in.
I'm going to go MT Camus here for the 2.
I think so.
Herman Hagerman trains Manny Miller in the bike here again this week. He's had a pretty successful summer with this filly by Catch the Fire out of the American Ideal mare Agenda. 6-7 on the board, has a mark 205 and 3 at Bowling Green, $13,000 in the bank, and she was just a $4,500 purchase for the connections.
Number 3, Bethany Beach, Ron Steck drives, trains, Bootville Stables, and Ron Steck share ownership. down by the Seaside filly from the American Ideal mare Clear Idea. And this is a first real start after 5 qualifiers, and they all look pretty good.
I'll Be Home First is the 4. This is a Summa Cum Laude filly out of the Art Major Mare Yankee Celebration. Don Irvine Jr. does the training. Justin Irvine, the owner and driver of this filly. Perfect on the board in her freshman campaign. Almost $21,000 made. She was just a $12,000
Wow.
Ohio selected yearling purchase picked out by yours truly.
Is that a true story?
If you don't mind saying so yourself.
Well, it was like towards the end of the sale, and me and Justin were picking out plenty with his dad, and they were all bringing a little bit too much. And I was like, a red one. That one's red.
Nice
and
call.
I looked her over and walked into the sale. Only $12,000, and turns out Summa Cum Laudes have hit Ohio with Storm and Power.
Oh, big time. Big time. No, they've been great. That's awesome. Nice hit. You get a little piece of that one?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay.
It's nice you to let them bid on it and you didn't take it for yourself, I guess.
Squaw, the 5. Curtis Harper up with Ron Steck training. Frederick Reed is the owner. A Lather Up filly from the Pet Rock mare Gammy's Rock Star. It's had 6 starts this year, 1 second, and 3 third-place finishes. But, the 2, the 4, and the 5 combined, so if you take out the first-time starters here, they're 17 out of 20 for second or third. So this should be really good.
$4,800 on the line for the 2-year-old filly Pacers. Starter is calling them into position here.
They're not using that blanket until they get to the winner's circle. So it's just kind of sitting down there, glaring at me.
Steal it.
A lot of action so far. Let's enjoy the 4th with Ayers Radcliffe.
Purse $4,800. 2-year-old filly Pacers, field of 5, sponsored by Strebbe Electrical Services. Top of the stretch for the upcoming 4th race, and here they come. They're off and pacing, and it's Mount Chemist trying for the lead. Getting in there to be second. I'll Be Home First as they pace around the turn. Sunday Thunder is third. Squaw is an early 4th, and the trailer, Bethany Beach. They will move around the turn and pace up the backstretch for the first time. And out there with the lead, Mount Chemist and Emmanuel Miller is out there by a length and a half. I'll Be Home First is there in second. Sunday Thunder in third. Opening quarter in 30 seconds. In and around the turn they go. Mount Chemist is the leader. I'll Be Home First is currently in second. Sunday Thunder third. Squaw is there in 4th, and Bethany Beach. That one's the trailer popping the pocket. I'll Be Home First. And I'll Be Home First is trying to sprint to the lead. Mount Chemist is there on the inside as they pace onto the line for the first time. I'll Be Home First. Crossing the line the first time, on top by a length and a half. Halfway home in 101. Onto the outside, Bethany Beach inside Mount Chemist. Squaw is out there in 4th. Sunday Thunder inside trailing as they now straighten away into the backstretch. I'll Be Home First. Right there second, Mount Chemist on the outside. Is a Bethany Beach third. 4th at the rail, Sunday Thunder with Squaw. In and around that final turn they go. And out there with the lead, it is I'll Be Home First. Mount Chemist will try to rally in the stretch drive as they come to the top of the stretch. I'll Be Home First. Mount Chemist is peeking there to the outside. I'll Be Home First. Mount Chemist is trying, but trying in vain. I'll Be Home First. 3 in a row. Mount Chemist their second. Sunday Thunder was third. Time of the mile, 2:02 and 3.
$202 and 3 for I Will Be Home First. Justin Irvine on the bike. Owns, drives, trains by his dad, Don Irvine Jr. This horse is now 8 out of 8 in the money so far this year, with earnings now up over $23,000 on a $12,000 purchase. That's pretty good money for 8 starts.
Yeah, not bad. Justin wanted no part of that 2-hole trip there with that horse. I mean, I thought Manny was really walking him or something, but they went the quarter in 31. So
yeah.
I mean, it's not like he was really jamming him up. She just wanted to go and wanted to be on top. And
yep.
Justin let her.
Probably knew the 3 was going to be coming out pretty soon and also from behind. But, that was a pretty easy breeze to get up to the front.
Sure was. I thought there'd be a little more resistance out of Mount
so did I.
But
Manny tried to save it for the end. Good rating job there on the clock, though, for Justin.
Yeah, that is a nice filly.
Other one got up for third. Good job, Carson Conrad. Very nice. And here comes Justin. I'll Be Home First, a summa cum laude filly from the Art Major Mare Yankee Celebration. Can't do better than 8 out of 8 in the money.
It's the 4, I'll Be Home First. 2-year-old Bay filly by Summa Cum Laude. At a Yankee Celebration by Art Major and by Justin Irvine. Don Irvine Jr. is the trainer. Justin Irvine, the winning driver. Time of the mile, 2:02 and 3. This is the 3rd straight win for I'll Be Home First. This one sponsored by Strebe Electrical Services. Sunday Thunder was 3rd. Mount Camas 2nd. Bethany Beach was 5th. I'll Be Home First, the race winner. Squall finished 4th. 3:25.14, 30 seconds. 1:01, 1:32, 2:02, and 3.
You know, the dynamics are so different when there's only 4 or 5 horses in the race. You have to play things. I mean, the 3 horse was destined to be one of the better horses in the race, but if you don't get that spot early here and somebody does a good job rating in front of you, you can't get there. And that's what happened there to Bethany Beach. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. I wish I got something besides a picture taken.
It's okay.
Why didn't you get on the sulky?
Well,
you look like you were going
she
to.
had a accident during the race.
Whoopsie daisy.
All over the seat, and
good move.
That's fine, but the funny part is also over Justin too. So now he's got to go home. One drive, colors ruined. Now he's got to go home wash.
Oh, well, thanks for not bringing any of that back up here with
no
you.
Problem.
We appreciate that. 4th race in the books. I'll Be Home First. Justin Irvine, Don Irvine Jr., and the lady here that picked this horse out at the sale. Well done. Pretty good price for the Sumas, going back now.
I don't foresee any of them going for...
No, it's over. 5th race when we come back is a 1-mile trot. 1-mile trot. 2nd division with a purse of $6,590. 3-year-old fillies. We'll be back after these messages.
Cool Winds Farm is one of Ohio's premier standardbred breeding farms. Cool Winds stands the popular Dancin' Yankee, Jug winner Southwind Aussie, and the royally bred Western Fame. Cool Winds Farm is proud to present our yearling consignments at the Ohio Selected Jug Sale at Pickaway on Friday, September 12th, and at the Standardbred Horse Sale in Harrisburg during the cool winds of November.
Own a little and love it a lot. TheStable.ca is an award-winning fractional ownership operation. Buy as little as 1% of a racehorse and experience 100% of the thrill. TheStable.ca makes ownership easy, accessible, and affordable. Communication and customer service are at the heart of everything we do. Get started at TheStable.ca.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661.
We're back.
Wow. It's
51, 61, 61 passport. Bless you. Outstanding. Thank you. Awesome.
We do have a change. Late change.
What do we got?
I think you just said Braden Rhodes on the one. Yeah.
Looks like.
We are halfway done. There's 4 in the book.
Oh, wow. 61 fairs he's been to. That
What?
passport.
Already?
Yeah. I didn't think we've had much more than that. Aren't we at about 70? What did Roger? Did Roger put the number of fairs in here when he does that?
How many total is there?
There's a total of 66, but some of them race 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, it's like 125 cards, I think.
Wow. That's crazy. Dedication. Post parade for race 5.
That's the call to post for the 5th race. 3-year-old filly trotters are per $6,590. This one sponsored by Benchmark Landscape Construction. Braden Rhodes on the 1. The 1 Country Behave, and the driver changed to Braden Rhodes. 2 Green Hill Spurs, Mike Spearman. 3 Caliel, Hank Levan. And the 4 LT Madonna Clifton Bell, Ian Her Sulky. That's the field for the 5th race. Braden Rhodes on 1.
Burr.
I haven't worn pants since like May.
Oh, no.
I would definitely put on jeans if I had them here with me right now.
I spent about 3 seconds deliberating with myself this morning and instantly went for the jeans.
I should reword that. I've been wearing shorts since May, not wearing pants.
3-year-old filly trotters are here to continue to pleasure us with some pretty competitive racing so far this afternoon. This has been awesome.
It's been a good first day here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Will you be back tomorrow?
I will not be. I have a doubleheader in where?
Richwood.
Richwood. Thank you.
Doubleheader. Van Wert in the evening. We've got this at 11 a.m. Mount Gilead, and we've also got Caldwell at 6 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh, it's one of those. Let me take a look at that. Did we have a post parade already?
Yep.
We did,
I'll go
right?
ahead,
Go for it.
Country Behave is the 1. Kimber Clegg owns. Betty Clegg does the training. Switch the driver to Braden Rose. Filly by Enterprise out of the Muscle Hill mare. Please Behave. 0 of 15 in the win column this season, but has been on the board 8 of those 15 tries. $10,000 in the bank for 2025, $34,000 lifetime, coming off of a few second and third place finishes. Just back in the yearling days of Country Behave, she was just a $13,000 purchase for the Connections.
Number 2 is Green Hill Spurs. Mike Spearman trains, drives, and owns. This is a OU man filly out of the Pegasus Spur mare Image of Spurs. Had 8 starts this year, just 1 second and 1 third place finish. All on the fair circuit, but getting some checks though. 5th, 3rd, 5th, 5th, 4th, and 2nd. And that's pretty good. No wins yet this year, but hopefully getting closer to that.
Callie L is the 3. Hank Levan trains and drives for Levan Stables. Megan Levan, ML Perry, and Perry E. Perry. A What the Hill filly by, that one's going to test me.
Claudius Augustus.
Yeah. Sandy's song, one of 19.
You owe me one.
That's what I was going to say, You just took the words right out of my mouth. 1 of 19 this season. Wow. 9 second place finishes, 2 thirds, $21,000 bankroll here in her 3-year-old season. Looking for her 2nd win. 3rd lifetime. She's got a mark of 204 and 3. Post 3 for Callie L to work with.
Number 4, LT Madonna. Clifton Bell on the bike. Curtis Massey trains. Jeannie Massey, Patty Jury, and Jim Mays are the owners of this Long Tom filly from the credit winning mare Holy Mary. 10 starts this year, 11 last year, no lifetime wins yet. Got a 2nd and a 3rd this year, $3,300 in earnings. This one was a $10,000 purchase. There are 52 total total starts this year for the horses participating in this race, and the only one of them that has won a race this year is Callie L3.
LT Modana is the 4. Clifton Bell does the driving for trainer Curtis Massey, Janine Massey, Patricia Jury, and Jim Mays. A longtime filly by a credit winner mare, Holy Mary. Been on the board 2 times of her 10 tries as a sophomore. Here was 3rd in a maiden at Bucyrus. Has trotted a few miles, 207, 206, looking for her first ever lifetime win here at the Morrow County Fair.
Track record 155-4 will not be broken today. It's too cold for it.
Yeah.
Just not happening. Horses are on the top of the final turn and approaching the stretch. Let's take it up to Ayers for the call of the 5th.
To 4, top of the stretch, sponsored by Benchmark Landscape Construction. Here they come. They're off into Trotting Country Behave on the inside. Green Hill Spurs is there in 2nd. Callie L and LT Madonna. They're in numerical order as they trot around the first turn. Country Behave and Braden Rhodes on the lead. Green Hill Spurs there in 2nd. Callie L and LT Madonna. On up the backstretch they go, where Country Behave has them out there. She's hot to trot in their 2nd. Green Hill Spurs. Callie L in 3rd with LT Madonna. Moving by the opening quarter. In 33 seconds, a very comfortable opening fraction for Country Behave. She's got no excuses today in their 2nd. Green Hill Spurs. Callie L is patiently in 3rd, and LT Madonna. They straighten away off the turn and move down here to the half. Country Behave. She is the leader in their 2nd. Green Hill Spurs. Callie L is still 3rd with LT Madonna. Moving here by the half, Country Behave gets them there in 1:05. She stole the first lap. Trying to move up from the outside now, LT Madonna was 4th, now 3rd. Trying to press on the outside as they straighten away into the backstretch. Country Behave picks it up a notch and she leads them by a length and a half. In their second, Green Hill Spurs. Caliel has saved ground. LT Madonna, she tried and failed as they go by 3/4. Country Behave leads the way. Now to the outside, Green Hill Spurs. 137 3/4 speed as they move around the final turn. Country Behave trying to seal the deal on the outside. Green Hill Spurs. Caliel, she needs racing room. They're at the top of the stretch and a drive for the wire. With the lead, Country Behave. Green Hill Spurs. Caliel still nailed to the rail. It's Country Behave. Caliel on the inside. Country Behave. Caliel their second. Green Hill Spurs was third. Time of the mile 2:07 and 2.
Well, first half 105, second half 102 and 2.
30 and 2 on the last quarter there as Braden was able to rate that filly by Enterprise quite well. Caliel just was pinched off there in that passing lane. She was coming with the head of steam as well. But Country behaved well-mannered and well-rated by the up-and-coming Braden Rhodes.
Yeah, very much so. First win of the year.
Going for $6,590. Puts her earnings over $13,000 for the season. Over $37,000 lifetime. She's doubled what...
her cost, yeah, she's paid for herself pretty good. You know, Matt and I were out front of the grandstand earlier, and one of the trainers that we work with mentioned something. Matt, I wanted to ask you about that. The quote that we got was $36 a day to feed a horse. Did that seem, is that, Jenna, do you have any input on that?
Not going to talk about the training bill that I get.
Just tell me about what it costs to feed a horse on an average day.
Hay's expensive, grazing's
sure
expensive.
It is.
So,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, depending on what you feed, I think that could be right.
Yeah, okay.
Owned by Kimber Clegg. Training double for Betty Clegg. A driving double for Braden Rhodes, 2:07 and 2. Country Behave the winner. Green Hill Spurs third. Caliel second. LT Madonna fourth. 132, 4 on the bottom, 33. 105 and 2. 137, 207 and 2.
I could definitely see that. The cost of everything, like a bale of hay now is crazy.
Yeah.
Depending on where you get it. I mean, you can spend $10 on a bale of hay. Burn through like five or six of them a day, depending on the size of your stable. Maybe, I'm sure a lot more than that, really.
Depends on if you give them 2 flakes of hay, just a flake of hay after whatever. I personally always like hay in front of ours, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think $36 is probably out of the ballpark. That's just, I mean, that's a big expense.
Well, it's $10,000 a year.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's,
36 times 30 is $180, so
Yeah.
it's got to be around par.
You guys are pretty good at math.
Yep, my phone is too.
It reminds me of second grade, like the worst 3 years of my life.
The 6th race is coming up, and this is going to be a good one. It's a purse of $12,560, a 3-year-old Colt Trot, and there's some good ones in here. You are with us in Mount Gilead, Ohio, watching live harness racing from the Morrow County Fair. Michael Langer, Jenna Otten, Matt Clark, spending this cool fall morning with you. In Central Ohio, we're going to take some minute or two here for some messages and come back with this great Colt Trot. Be right back.
Dublin Valley Farms, home of Volstead Sire of 2024 Ohio Horse of the Year Sugar Instead. Also standing at Dublin Valley Farms, Slay, a promising young son of Chapter 7 and Coach K Hanover by world record holder Walner. Looking for your next winner? Dublin Valley Farms and our clients are offering an exciting lineup of yearlings with current and fashionable pedigrees. Available at public auctions this year. Backed by a team that cares, Dublin Valley Farms, Fredericksburg, Ohio.
The roots of harness racing are born at the county fair. For over 150 years, people have gathered to watch horses battle it out for fame and glory. Catch the thrills this summer at an Ohio Fair Racing Conference County Fair. The OFRC races at 22 fairs in 20 Ohio counties. Trotters and Pacers put it all on the line to be called the best in the Buckeye State. The Ohio Fair Racing Conference, where the path to greatness begins.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Visit the retail outlet in Streetsboro, Ohio, or order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Sign up for text messaging and receive $10 off your order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661.
Well, I didn't realize he was only 20 years old. Braden Rhodes, 20 years old, a couple of wins today. Drew Neal's 25. Manny, I think, is 26 or 27. We have some youngins out here.
Very much so. Should be a good field of 5 here. 3-year-old Colt trotters.
I think they're all out. Let's see. 2, 3, 5, 6.
For a person that's always cold, I did not
Prepare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I woke up and it was like 68, and I was like, well, that's sweatshirt. It'll warm up. It hasn't warmed up yet.
No, if anything, it's gone the other way. The sun was out like in force when I was here setting up, and it was actually kind of nice. Now, not so much.
It's cloudy.
I will probably put the heater on in my car when I get in.
Well,
at least for a few minutes.
I'm getting old, so I regardless, I ride with my heated seat on. My back pain.
Are you serious?
Every day, everywhere I go.
My God.
When it
what
was
are you, like 25?
Yeah.
I shouldn't ask that, but like, I mean, you're not old
enough
to be talking about chronic back pain.
Enough of the age talk, kids.
I'm serious. Everywhere I go, heated seat on. Besides those days where it was like 100, that was painful.
Post parade for this afternoon. 6 3-year-old Colt trotters. Let's go up to Ayers.
6, sponsored by Cheyenne Peck Howard Hanna Realty. 3-year-old Colt trotters, purse $12,560 to 1 Silverton. Make the driver Emmanuel Miller. 2 Flying Tom Tyloy. 3 R Boston Braden Rhodes. 4 is Best Thing I Never Had, Hank Levan drives. And the 5, Spend the Prize, Drew Neal in the sulky. That's the field.
3-year-old Colt trotters from the rail out. Number 1 is Silverton. Manny Miller will be driving for Rosie Weaver, who owns along with David Jury. This is Marcel Gelding from the Dream Vacation Mares. Turquoise Sweetie, 14 starts this year, 9 out of 14 in the money, $20,000 in earnings. 2 minutes and a fifth. The mark at Northfield, $34,000 purchase, and has made $60,000 lifetime. This is a good one.
Tyloy does the training and driving of the 2 Flying Tom for T. Tyloy, B. Wills, and DJ Gregory. This is a long Tom gelding out of a full count mare, Leah's Little Sis. Has 1 win this season, but has been on the board 8 times with 15 tries, a mark of 202 and 4 at Northfield at 3. Has a lifetime mark at the age of 201 at Northfield. Looking for his 4th ever lifetime wins and a bounce back effort. A little gate mistake last time out. Shows a few seconds behind Spend the Prize. See if Ty can get this guy into position.
Hot-handed Braden Rhodes on the 3, R Boss for Betty Clegg, and Enterprise Gelding from the Master Levesque mare, Don't Even Know My Name. 17 starts this year, 11 times in the money, 204-1 at Mount Vernon, 25,000 in earnings. And this one was bred in Massachusetts by Stephen Richard.
Best thing I never had is the 4. Tisha Symes does the training. Hank Levan does the driving here again today. Tisha also part owner with their mom Shirley Symes, a full count gelding out of the My MVP mare Gulf the North. 2-12 this season, $11,000 made. Looking for a bounce back effort after a few mistakes, but shows plenty of speed. A 201-2 win at Belle Fountain.
Yeah.
And show some speed.
Oh, no, that might be Bluffton.
Well, I'm not even. That's why I don't even try.
Belle Fountain.
Was I right?
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
Yes.
That one, BFTN?
Yeah, Belle Fountain.
No, I don't think so.
Where's Bluffton?
I don't know, but there's an L in Belle Fountains, I think.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll
Number
tell you
5.
What, yeah,
Spend the prize. Drew Neal on the bike for Rosie Weaver. 4 wins in a row. Easy 4 wins in a row. 9 out of 14 in the winner's circle this year. 35,000 in earnings. A mark of 2 minutes and a piece at Croton. It was a $25,000 purchase. Let's go to Ayers. The horses are in the stretch.
6th race, and here they come. They're off and trotting, and Silverton fires from the rail with the lead. Spend the Prize is now settling in their second as they move around the turn. In there to be third, Flying Tom. Then it's Our Boss, and off stride, Best Thing I Never Had, as they will now scamper on into the backstretch. And Silverton has them out there by a 2.5 lengths. Spend the Prize in second. Flying Tom is third. In their fourth, Our Boss. After the break, Best Thing I Never Had, opening quarter in a 29 4/5. On into the turn they go, and out there with the lead, it's Silverton. Silverton leads them by a 2. In there to be second is Spin the Prize. Flying Tom in third. Our Boss in fourth, with Best Thing I Never Had as they move down here to the half. And Silverton trying to make every polo, winning one in their second. Spend the Prize. Moving on by the half, where Silverton still leads the way. Halfway home in a minute. Around the turn and on into the backside, Silverton is on top. Spend the Prize is nose to helmet in second. Flying Tom third. It's Our Boss in fourth, with Best Thing I Never Had as they continue on to 3/4. Silverton is out there and on the lead. Spend the Prize right there, breathing fire in second as they move around their final turn, and the leader is still Silverton. Onto the outside, here comes Spend the Prize as they make their swing to the top of the stretch. Spend the Prize on the outside to take on Silverton. These two slug it out as they turn for home. It's Spend the Prize on the outside, Silverton in second, but Spend the Prize trots on to win. Silverton there in second. Flying Tom was third. Time of the mile, 2:01 and 4.
The 2:01 and 4 is a pretty good time for these 3-year-old Colt trotters out here in this breeze.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Certainly in their faces on the backstretch.
Spend the Prize makes it his 5th win in a row.
Yeah,
County
5th
Fairs.
win in a row, 10 for the season. Crazy. And a big check, over $6,000 for half of this one.
Rosie Weaver 1-2 in there.
I had the Rosie box that race.
There you go.
I remember to cash those tickets before the guys close up. Like they usually pack up pretty quick down there. 5-1, Spend the Prize of Rosie Weaver. Heartland Acres, Rosie share the ownership. guys have me concerned that I might have misspoken, so I'm flipping through here to try to find Belt Fountain.
Yeah, don't ask me. Those two are really similar.
Yeah, they are.
abbreviations.
Nope. Where's our winner? Right there.
The 6 race, the 5, Spend the Prize. Spend the Prize, a 3-year-old bay-goated son of Enterprise out of Spend It In by Muscles Yankee. On by Heartland Acres and Rosie Weaver. Rosie Weaver trains. Drew Neal is in for a double 201 and 4. This one sponsored by Cheyenne, Peck, Howard, Hanna Realty. Spend the Prize was a winner at Berea, back at Croton, again at Napoleon, again at Wellington, and again today. That's 5 in a row for Spend the Prize. Silverton was 2nd, Flying Tom 3rd, our boss 4th. Best Thing I Never Had 5th, Spend the Prize the winner. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 29 and 4. 1 minute, 130 and 1/5, 201 and 4.
Spend the Prize. Great looking horse. Trotting back over to the trailer. Congrats again to Rosie and the owners on this one. 10 wins on the season so far for Spend the Prize. When we come back, oh, wait a second. We're down to the late double?
We are on to the late daily double.
Oh, my God. That was fast and cold. When we come back, the Bill Taylor Memorial. This is a free-for-all pace with a purse of $2,350. Some impressive lifers in here. And we will introduce you to the horses when we come back after these messages.
In Ohio, Hickory Lane Farm has the stallions you are looking for, like What the Hill, Uncle Peter, and In Range, as well as Branded by Lindy, Jug Winner Luz Pearlman, Racing Hill, and Guardian Angel Oz. Hickory Lane will offer a host of Ohio sired yearlings this fall, including 6 by In Range, 5 by Uncle Peter, 4 by Guardian Angel Oz, and 1 by What the Hill. Find out more at hickorylanefarm.com.
With more than 300,000 horses in Ohio, the economic impact of the equine industry in the state is over $2.8 billion. Much of that value comes from standardbred horse owners, breeders, trainers, and drivers who participate in the sport of harness racing. The mission of the Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association is to preserve, protect, promote, and serve the entire standardbred industry in Ohio and beyond. To learn more about the Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association, go to OHHA.com. That's OHHA.com.
Hey kids, we invite you to join the Backstretch Buddies Club, a fun and free club for kids 12 and under who love horses and wants to be a part of harness racing in Ohio. Once you've signed up, you will be able to join Willie Winnett in exciting adventures and receive awesome surprises. Sign up today using the QR code.
We are back in Mount Gilead at the Morrow County Fair. Hope everybody is staying warm other than us.
Field of 7 for the free-for-all pace.
Yeah. 2 tiers.
6 and 7 will have to start from the trailing positions.
Always a little extra challenge from back there.
Yep, for sure. For sure.
Seen a lot more people getting aggressive from the 6 hole, in many cases from behind the rail this year. You know, kind of like the 2 hole in a when the 10 horses trailing in the big tracks, where they're trying to get up into the race and be pretty competitive. There's been a lot of, I don't know about a lot. It seems like there are more horses winning out of the 10 hole at Scioto this year than they have been in the past.
I don't know for sure, but I do know it wins at like a 5.7%.
Is that what it is?
So it's nothing. Yeah, that means it loses at a 94%.
So 5 out of 100.
Yeah.
Statistically, what is the best post position there this year? 5?
5 by far.
Is it
more this year than it has been? I think it's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 6, 1.
Wow,
7,
the
8,
rail's
10.
that far down, huh? Wow. I had a nice wager on Friday night. Guys, I was watching the Maple Leaf Trot, a limbs from Mohawk. And Yannick had a Ron Burke horse on the rail, had been racing against these same horses, but had been the 8 hole and the 9 hole the last 4 starts and got off at 17-1.
Lexus Cody?
Yeah.
I lied. It actually goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 7, 9, 8, 10.
Wow. Man, 10's no good. I would not have guessed that.
5.5% the 10 wins at. 17.2% the 5 wins at.
Wow, that's like 3 races a night.
That's not a bad angle. I'll just
Right.
bet the 5 horse. Do you guys keep track, you and Barry, who is doing better for the season and
No.
their handicapping picks? I might start.
No. There was a guy who did for a long time.
Really?
Yep.
How much time do you spend handicapping a night?
Well, geez, way to put me on the spot.
Yeah,
I
looked
thought
at
I
the
saw
great
program- I looked
question.
at the program like 10 times over before I actually write any numbers down.
Uh-huh.
John Rallis got me watching replays and cute stuff like that. Looking for those trouble-tripped horses
Yeah.
going off of bounds. But it's easier throughout the season, right? Like on Saturday night, the Sire Stake program like that, I mean, I can look at a horse and tell you almost every start that it had.
Let's go up to Ayers for the post parade for the
Here are the
7th.
horses on the track for race 7. Purse $2,350. It is the Bill Taylor Memorial, sponsored by Cindy Adkins. 1 is Solstice Begonia, Eric Haynes. 2, Duck Duck Dragon, driver change, Emmanuel Miller. 3, Boozer, driver change, Braden Rhodes. 4 will be Cousin Louie with Ranger Steck. 5, McChetty, Kyle Ladd. 6, Hard for One Guy, Harvey Hirschberger's up. And the 7, Vel, Mr. Steve, Drew Neal in the sulky. That's the field for race 7. A field of 7, Emmanuel Miller on 2, Braden Rhodes on 3.
Jenna,
Yep.
please lead us off from the rail if you would.
Solistic, how did he say it?
I think that's
Solstice Begonia.
Yeah, Begonia. Eric Hayes does the training and driving and the owning of this 5-year-old gelding by Racing Hill out of the Big Jim mare. And making his first lifetime start, or first start this season, that threw me off guard there. Has 2 qualifiers at the age of 5.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And making his first start as a 5-year-old after just 7 starts as a 4-year-old.
Number 2, Duck Duck Dragon. Manny Miller gets the drive for David Warnstaff, who owns out of Ashley, Ohio, and trains. This is a Dragon Again mare from the Cam Luck mare Ducky's Delight. Just had 3 starts so far this year and 1 third-place finish. Raced at Croton, got scratched out of Urbana, broke at Marysville. A little bit all over the board, but a good spot here.
Put Braden Rhodes on the 3, Boozer for Kimber Clegg, trainer Betty Clegg, a 5-year-old Huntsville gelding out of a well-said mare, Whiskey, a go-go. 8 of 33 this season, a mark 155-2 at Northfield Park as a 5-year-old for this season. 152-1 at Woodbine Mohawk Park at 3, has just $100 shy of $160,000 made lifetime, coming off a 4th place finish in against the non-winners of 38,500 company at Northfield Park.
Number 4 is Cousin Louie, Ranger Steck, and the bike for Leanne Davenport, who trains and owns from down the road in Delaware, Ohio. This is a Big Bad John Gelding from the Ponderosa mare, Glory B. 13 starts this year, just a couple of 3rd place finishes. Tough post position at Lima at the 8-hole last time out. Croton had the rail, but was in a little bit tough, and 4 races at Northfield in non-winners of 1,500, trying to get a check for 1st or 2nd this time.
McChatty is the 5. Kyle Ladd does the driving for trainer-owner Ryan Schaefer. 1 of 21 so far in her 5-year-old season, and McCardle mare out of the Western Terror mare Chap Snap. $17,000 this season earned, $65,000 a lifetime earned, and a mark of 155-2 at Miami Valley.
Number 6, hard phone guy, Harvey Hirschberger, trains, drives, and owns Fear the Dragon Gelding from the Royal Majesty mare, Gracie's Parade. 21 starts this year, no wins, but a 2nd and 6 3rd place finishes. Coming off a 4th in Wellington last week, 2nd in Napoleon, 3rd in Croton, 3rd in Jefferson. Just getting up these checks and getting on the board every time out.
Larry Clayball trains the 7 Velmister Steve. Drew Neal aboard for owners William Clayball and Larry Clayball. Back-to-back wins in the Signature Series. In his last 2 starts, it's a 5-year-old gelding by 7 Stensonsville. I've never heard of that sire before. The Ponderosa mare. A 725 this season, over $104,000 made. He looks to go 3 in a row. Has to start from a tough trailing spot, post 7. 2 trailers back there for race 7, 6, and day 7.
Over $700,000 in earnings on this field. Bunch of pros. Here they come. Let's go to Ayers for the call of the 7th.
$50, field of 7, top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and a pacing. Duck, Duck, Dragon on the inside. The outside, McChatty, and McChatty is driving on. Duck, Duck, Dragon is there at the rail. Boozer is there in 3rd. Solstice, Begonia 4th. Velmister Steve, he's on the move early as they move on into the backstretch. In their next, hard for one guy in the trailer is Cousin Louie. They drive on to the opening quarter where McChatty is now being challenged early on by Velmister Steve, and Velmister Steve wants the lead and takes it. The opening quarter in 28-4. On into the turn they go. Velmister Steve leads the way, but he's paid a price to be there. McChatty is there in 2nd. Duck, Duck, Dragon is 3rd. Boozer looks him over from 4th. Solstice, Begonia's out the wood next. Then it's hard for one guy, the trailer Cousin Louie. Moving here to the halfway mile mark of the race, Velmister Steve is out there and on the lead. Moving up on the outside, here comes Boozer up to challenge. Halfway home in 58-3 as they move on into the turn. Velmister Steve a half a length. Boozer is on the outside 2nd. McChatty is there in 3rd. Hard for one guy is out there 4th. 5th at the wood is Duck, Duck, Dragon. Outside for Cousin Louie, the trailer Solstice, Begonia. To 3/4 they go. Velmister Steve is the leader. Boozer is there in 2nd. On the outside, hard for one guy 3rd. As they drive by 3/4, 129-2. Pacing this final turn, Velmister Steve by 2. Boozer is there in 2nd. Hard for one guy 3rd. Down the stretch they come, and it's Velmister Steve. Velmister Steve leads them here. Boozer all out in 2nd. Velmister Steve drawing away. Boozer finishing 2nd. Hard for one guy was 3rd. Time of the mile 1:58-3.
158-3 for Mr. Steve.
Good mile from the second tier, parked almost past the quarter there. 28-4 makes it 3 in a row here in Ohio at the county fairs. A few of them in that signature series. It's a win here in the free-for-all pace. Double tiered, no problem. Sat parked, waited to clear.
Yeah, pretty impressive. That was awesome.
Boozer was second, I believe he was fourth, came first up, but Mr. Steve had the slip on them.
He did the 6. Hard phone guy got third, I believe. Cousin Louis fourth, all unofficial, of course. 158-3. Last half in a minute flat. I didn't get a 3/4.
I did not either. Maybe 129-2. I didn't get a half.
58-3. 29-2. Yeah, nice quarter. Good close. Ouch. Where's that winning horse?
Right there.
Ready to go another half.
After winning our 7th race, it's the 7 Mr. Steve. This a 5-year-old bay-gutted son of Stevensville. At a Pansference by the Ponderosa, owned by William Clayball and Larry Clayball. Larry Clayball is the listed trainer, although Angie does all the work. And Drew Neal, the winning driver. That's a triple for Drew Neal. Time of the mile, 158-3. This the Bill Taylor Memorial. Solstice Begonia was 7th, Duck Duck Dragon 5th, Boozer 2nd. Cousin Louie was 4th, McChetty 6th, Hard for One Guy 3rd, Mr. Steve, the winner. 7-5-2, 4-6-3, 1 on the bottom, 28-4, 58-3, 129-2, 158-3. And that brings us up to our 8th race. Our 8th and final live race here today. We have Curtis Harper on the 2. Field of 4.
Leading county fair driver Drew Neal with another one in the last race. Mr. Steve. We are down to the finale.
Already?
I know. If it wasn't cold, I could do this all day. Actually, I could probably still do it all day, but we don't have to. 2-year-old filly pace is going to wrap us up a $4,700 purse. It is the 3rd division. We have one first-time starter and only one of the 4 horses that has won a race previous to today. So we'll see how that shakes out. We thank everybody for watching us on the Ohio Harness Horsemen Association Facebook page, YouTube pages. We thank our sponsors, our audience, our drivers, our trainers, our owners. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, Matt. We'll be back for the finale in just a couple of moments.
Midland Acres is proud to stand the prominent stallions, TCI, Long Tom, Ready for Money, Monty Mickey, Summa Cum Laude, and Bit of a Legend. With such great pedigree and speed in the stallion barn, Midland Acres will provide a diverse group of top yearlings in the sale ring for 2025. Visit us this fall at our consignments at the Blooded Horse Sale on August 26th, the Ohio Select Jug Sale on September 12th, and the Lexington Select Sale on September 29th through October 3rd. Let Midland Acres' experience in the industry lead you to the winner's circle.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Visit the retail outlet in Streetsboro, Ohio, or order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Sign up for text messaging and receive $10 off your order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
Own a little and love it a lot. TheStable.ca is an award-winning fractional ownership operation. Buy as little as 1% of a racehorse and experience 100% of the thrill. Thestable.ca makes ownership easy, accessible, and affordable. Communication and customer service are at the heart of everything we do. Get started at thestable.ca.
We're back, Jenna.
We're back for the finale already.
Yeah.
8 races ran in under 2 hours.
What time is it?
2:40.
Wow.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Ayers had them ready to roll.
Yep, they were on
Get
it.
in line for post parades and let's get up on out of here.
So, what does an off season for you look like? Do you?
Well, Matt, thank you for asking.
I mean, you're a Caesars employee, or are you a Scioto employee, or both?
Same thing.
So, well, I mean, do you go over to like Hoosier then?
Yeah, I will.
Like all the time, or I mean, your main
No.
job is at Scioto?
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes help out marketing in the casino. Sometimes go up to the casino. I'm sure, it'll be a much different next few off seasons with the Breeders' Crown coming.
Oh, sure.
A lot of planning. Probably be in attendance for the Breeders' Crown. Probably be in attendance for the Little Brown Jug. Probably be in attendance for the Kentucky Futurity. Yeah, the Breeders' Crown at Woodbine at Mohawk Park. I think that's what you're supposed to call it. Yeah. Tremendous show. Regardless of what event Mohawk puts on, it's always a tremendous show by all of them up there. And I've been to 2 of them, and it's pretty fun. And they do a great job with getting the fans involved. And it's really fun. And if you haven't been to a Breeders' Crown up there, you should probably go up there at the end of October.
I actually just went over to Canada Saturday night to Windsor just to go to the casino. Caesars.
That's a Caesars property.
It is. It's a very nice
I went
Caesars
there
property.
for my 19th birthday.
So did I.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I went to.
That was a long time ago.
If anybody always asks me, do you actually gamble on the horses you pick? Well, I went to Soaring Eagle Casino in Michigan when I was 18 because you only have to be 18 for the casinos up there. I went to Windsor when I was 19 because you only have to be 19 to gamble over there. And for my 21st birthday, I went to Vegas. So you tell me if I was to gamble.
Gamble or drink a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe a little both.
Soaring Eagle is one of the 2 casinos, I believe, still left in Michigan that you only have to be 18. So from 18 to 21, frequent flyer.
Where I was going with the Canada thing, though, we'd been hesitant. I went over there with my girlfriend Valerie, and we hadn't gone since, all this talk has been going on with the tariffs and all that stuff. I didn't know exactly what the border would be like, but both ways we were back and forth in under 10 minutes. I mean, it was no big deal at all. So I would not discourage anyone from heading over. You do need a passport or an enhanced driver's license, I think.
I still have a Michigan enhanced driver's license. I also have a passport, but Windsor's awesome. The casino's really nice.
Oh, it's awesome. It's one of the nicest hotels I've been in, honestly. It's a really nice hotel.
I used to go to Windsor a lot as a kid when my dad raced over there.
Yeah, me too. That's when we started going. I would always go to the track, and then, sometimes we'd go to the casino too, and then all of a sudden the track was gone, the casino
I think I was 8 or 9, maybe even younger.
One of the best track kitchens ever. Did you ever eat in the track kitchen? Do you remember that? Fries and gravy, toasted westerns.
Where's that?
Windsor Raceway.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Growing up now, in Hiawatha Raceway was always right over the border in Port Huron, and then Windsor. So being young, now I get them a little mixed up.
Oh, that's right. You're from up north Michigan, aren't you?
No.
Kinda.
Post parade.
Eighth race,
for the
first
finale.
$4,700. Sponsored by Omnipool and Escapes. Jason Craycraft. 1 is Fearful Ginger, Drew Neal. 2, Gordy's Last Chance, make the driver Curtis Harper. 3 is Dragon Cruise and Cameron McCown. 4, Juliet Capulet, Nick Clegg in the sulky. That's the field for the 8th race. Curtis Harper on 2.
I haven't gone back for the fried Twinkie, but I did have one about 3 weeks ago for the first time in my life.
Last year when I was here, they always had an ice cream stand down here by the speed office,
Yeah.
and they had something called ice cream nachos. So it was like it was like waffle cone chips, and you just dipped it in soft serve ice cream with hot fudge. Yeah, it looked pretty good. I didn't try it.
There's one person that's been telling me I have to try the milkshake stand, but I really don't think I could drink a milkshake right now.
No, coffee.
Field of 4 here, getting ready to roll out, kick us off here. Fearful Ginger is the rail horse. Drew Neal in the bike here. First time starter of Fear the Dragon filly out of a Shady Shark Hanover mare. Ginger Shark, a $7,000 Buckeye Classic yearling purchase. Again, just making her first ever lifetime start.
Number 2 is Gordy's Last Chance. Curtis Harper will be driving for Ron Steck. Frederick Reed from down in Delaware owns this Catch the Fire filly from the 4-star Shark mare Gordy's Pet. 5 lifetime starts this year. Got some 4th and 5th place finishes. Has earned a couple of $1,000s, but still looking for a 1st, 2nd, or 3rd place finish.
Jess McCown trains the 3. Dragon Cruise for owners Always Acres. Cam McCown in the bike here this week. He had again a 2-year-old filly by Fear the Dragon out of a Sweet Lou mare. The Dragon Cruise. 6 lifetime starts, been on the board 4 of those tries. Looking for that first ever lifetime win. Has stepped up into face Buckeye Stallion Series competition. A 3rd at Northfield, 57-1. Again, this filly looking for her first ever lifetime win. Looks like she's in a good spot to do it here today.
The only horse in the race that has won previous to today is Juliet Capulet, the 4-horse. Nick Clegg for Betty Clegg and Kimber Clegg, a Fear the Dragon filly from the Always a Virgin mare Lady Capulet. 15 starts this year, 7 wins, 5 seconds, $30,000 plus in earnings, 12 out of 15, and a qualifying win at Northfield in 2 minutes and 2/5. Had a 2nd last week at Wellington and 4 wins in a row previous to that. This should be a good one. I think Cam McCown's going to probably be tough here with this 3-horse as well. So
the finale.
Jenna, pleasure. Thank you.
Yes, no
nice
problem.
working with you today.
Yeah.
Matt, always a pleasure. That gentleman that came up and got his passport stamped is going to 4 fairs tomorrow.
Dedication.
4. It's the only one busier than you, Matt.
Way busier than I am.
Let's go to Ayers for the call of the final.
Fear off and pacing. Dragon Cruise goes out there looking for the lead. Juliet Capulet is there in 2nd as they move around the turn. Fearful Ginger is in 3rd. And the trailer is Gordy's Last Chance. Moving around the turn and straightening away into the backstretch. Dragon Cruise and Cam McCown is out there and on the lead. Over there in 2nd is Juliet Capulet, Fearful Ginger. She's a green in their 3rd, and the trailer, Gordy's Last Chance. As they travel by the opening quarter, in 31-3 on into the turn they go. Dragon Cruise has the lead. Juliet Capulet is their 2nd, Fearful Ginger in 3rd, with Gordy's Last Chance. They travel off the turn and scamper down here to the halfway mile mark of the race, where Dragon Cruise is out there and on the lead. Juliet Capulet in 2nd. Fearful Ginger is 3rd, with Gordy's Last Chance. They move here by the half, and Dragon Cruise is puffing some smoke out there in 104-2. Juliet Capulet is still there 2nd. It's a Fearful Ginger and Gordy's Last Chance. Straightening away into the backstretch. Dragon Cruise still by 2. Juliet Capulet. Then it is Fearful Ginger. and the trailer, Gordy's Last Chance. A bit strung out as they go to the 3/4 mile mark of the race. Dragon Cruise trying to make every pole a winning one. 3/4 in 1:34 and 2. They'll pace the turn. They'll head for home, and with the lead, Dragon Cruise. Juliet Capulet is now peeking to the outside. They're at the top of the stretch on a drive for the wire. Dragon Cruise, Juliet Capulet. Fearful Ginger is trying to go on the 3 wide side with the lead on the outside. Juliet Capulet inside. Dragon Cruise, Juliet Capulet. Dragon Cruise and Fearful Ginger. 2:04 and 3.
Juliet Capulet with her 8th win of the season. Picks up another $2,350 there for earnings now at about $33,000 for the year. This was a Fear the Dragon filly. For the Clegg team,
back into the winner's circle from Dragon Cruise, who put up a good mile on the front end, just got nosed out there on the wire.
Tomorrow's going to be a busy day, though.
Betty Clegg closing in a little bit on Hank Levan in the leading trainer rankings for the season. Let's take a quick look at what we've got coming up in fair racing this week. You can follow along with us. Today is Monday, the 25th. We're here in Mount Gilead. We have racing this evening in Caldwell at 6 o'clock. Richwood tomorrow at 11. Mount Gilead tomorrow at 11. And then Richwood again at 3 o'clock. And then Van Wert at 6:30. Yeah, that gentleman that came up and got his passport stamped is going tomorrow to... Let's see. Mount Gilead. No, he's doing Mount Gilead here. And then he's doing the 3 o'clock in Richwood. And then he's doing Van Wert tomorrow night. So I guess it's just 3. Oh, right, because he's leaving here today and driving down to Caldwell for tonight's fair at 6 o'clock.
Wow.
So those are the 4. Then after tomorrow, Canton on Wednesday, Findlay on Wednesday, Canton and Findlay again on Thursday. Let's go to the winner's circle.
At a 2-year-old bay filly by Fear the Dragon. At a Lady Capulet by Always a Virgin and by Kimber Clegg. That's a training triple for Betty Clegg. Nick Clegg, the winning driver, 2:04 and 3. Sponsored by Omni Pool and Scapes, Jason Craycraft. Was 3rd, Gordy's Last Chance 4th, Dragon Cruise 2nd, Juliet Capulet the winner, 3-4-2, 1 on the bottom, 31 and 3, 104 and 2, 134 and 2, 204 and 3. With that,
well, it's been a pleasure.
Absolutely delightful. That completes our card here at the Morrow County Fair and Mount Gilead. Back here again tomorrow, as we said, and all over the state for the rest of the week. Thank you, Jenna.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt.
We'll see you Jug Week. Maybe you are at night, Matt.
No.
Why?
What did you say?
You are at night, Saturday, September 13th. It's the day before the Jug Week start. Or no, September 6th is the You Are at Night.
Yeah, that's a good possibility.
Probably should be there.
Okay.
The Jug Preview is
Oh,
back.
that's right. Yeah. Jug
Yeah.
Preview night, yeah. I think I am planning on going there. I think I am going to be there. Yep, that'll be a fun night of racing.
Yes, it will be.
Thank you all for being with us this afternoon. Have a great rest of your day and a wonderful and safe week. Signing off.